What up, guys? This is Casey is Raw again, and today I wanted to talk about the February 9th, 2022 Nintendo Direct, and it was pretty good. I would probably I want to talk about the few games that either caught my interest or the games I definitely going to get. And one of the first games that caught my interest was, I believe it's called Advance War 1+2. I mean, it looks pretty good. I mean, I like that kind of warfare look. But we knew about that was coming out. One game, it was interesting that Nintendo was bringing back was the Mario Strikers game, and I was kind of like, whoa, Strikers? I'm like, I'm not, I mean, it's interesting, but I have no, I'm not gonna get it. I'm not into that kind of type of game. And then the big first one, I was watching RG885 on the RGT85, and he predicted that Splatoon 3 was coming out in the summer, and I agree with him, and he nailed it right on the head, because not only Splatoon 3 is coming out to in the summer of 2022, they're gonna continue that. God, what is it called? The Salmon Run game. It was cool. It's definitely fun. Salmon Run game. I had to go look back. Next one's kind of interesting is this Disney racer. It looks fun. I was kind of like, until they said it was free to play. So, hey, it's free to play. Why not? I mean, give it a chance. If it's free, sure. And if the skins or the other characters are a reasonable price, fine. That sounds like fun. It kind of looks like another version of someone copying Mario Kart. And can you blame them? Because Mario Kart pretty much is king. So let's go ahead and move on. The next one really caught my interest, and I'm probably going to pick up soon, is Star Wars The Force Unleashed. I like Star Wars, and it actually kind of looked cool of a game. So, I mean, one of my favorite Star Wars game was back on the PS2. Some people will be like, oh, about this one I'm about to say, but the one I picked that I really enjoyed, and I think I actually finished, was Star Wars Episode 3. And I got to see clips of the movie before the movie came out, so I was happy. I really enjoyed it. And I believe I was making Anakin a villain at that time, so I just happened to looking at the Direct, and right now they're showing the Assassin's Creed games. They have 3 of them coming out. I can see why people enjoyed the Assassin's Creed games, but I've never got into them. Uh, for the thing is, they're pumping out Assassin's Creed games like every year at one point. I loved how I just saw. I'm watching it right now, and there was one point he jumped off the building into a pile of hay, and it looked like he just clipped. He just disappeared. It was kind of like, instead of like you see a poof of hay, he just kind of like land into, like he's about to land in it, and then he just disappeared. So let's see what else in there. Oh, the next one. Oh, yeah. I really marked out about this one is the new Kirby game, because usually I'm not a huge Kirby guy. I mean, I really enjoyed the original that was on the NES, but this one actually looks cool to play. It's like the it's like Kirby Odyssey. That's what it looks like. I mean, it looks 100%. It's like they took the engine from Mario Odyssey. That's what it looks like. It looks like they stole the idea from Mario Odyssey. The game looks awesome. And I do like their new option is, I believe it's called Mouthful Mode. I see right now that Kirby's driving swallowed the car and driving around. Now he swallows a vending machine, shooting a bunch of stuff. Now he swallowed a cone, a giant cone. And then there's a scissor lift time where he swallowed, and then there's a bunch of them, like a glider, a water balloon, Kirby. It's amazing. It really looks fun as hell. And I believe this is coming out pretty soon, and I'm 100% picking up this thing. This thing looks awesome. This was probably minus Splatoon 3 that came out. This was the first one that I kind of marked out because, yeah, I heard about it and seen little clips, but now I get to see more about it. It's just awesome. It's just unbelievable. And I'm watching it right now, and then it says Kirby's The Forgotten Land launches March 25. I'm definitely picking that up. That's just awesome. Like I said, that was the first one I marked out. Then next one that I was kind of interested in, I got these games on. Oh, try and go back a little bit. I got these I got these Kingdom Heart games on the PS4. The one that has all them up to before Kingdom Hearts 3. Well, on this one has Kingdom Hearts 1.5 plus 2.5 remix. And there's Kingdom Hearts 2.8. And then there's Kingdom Hearts 3 Remind. So that's another one I really want to get into the Kingdom Hearts games. I'm thinking that's one thing I'm probably gonna do is play I'll at least try Kingdom Hearts 1 on the PS4. I mean, why not? If I get into it, I got the whole series on most of them on a PS4 disc. So I'm thinking about doing that. Oh, then another one that came out that was really the next one. Oh, trying to go back. And then they had a little scissor reel of several game titles as a bunch of compilations. And trying to think, okay, it's hard for me to pronounce this Kelowna. The fantasy reveal reversey series. It kind of look interesting. If it's like $60 for the, I believe, 3 games, I'm like, it looks interesting. It looks like it's fun game. This almost looks like it probably was on the PS2 kind of games, but it actually looks fun. The next one I really marked out when I saw this was the Portal 1 and 2 coming out to the Switch. I really marked out about that. It's like, Portal? Oh my god, Portal 1 and 2 coming out on the Switch? I'm like, damn straight, man. I really marked out about that. It's the Portal, trying to see what it's called. It's like the Portal, Companion Collection. Then I believe the next one is about Chrono Cross. No, I don't think it's Chrono Cross yet. Legend is alive. Oh, I think this is Live a Life. Even though it says Live a Evil. It looks cool, but if not in, I mean, it's awesome. It looks badass. Oh, the next one, that was pretty cool. They should have done this instead of 1-2 switch. We should have got the Nintendo Switch Sports instead of 1-2 switch in the beginning of the Switch life, because this is kind of like a demo disc for the Switch. So it's kind of like, I feel like they're just, this is a lazily port version of Wii Sports. They should, like I was saying, they should definitely done this Switch Sports instead of 1-2 switch. I was played 1-2 switch a couple times and it was just not fun. I think we would have enjoyed Switch Sports. Or Nintendo Switch Sports, yeah. I'm surprised they didn't use the word Switch while you had a bunch of games called Wii, something Wii, or something U. I'm shocked they hadn't really used the Switch name that often. I'm trying to go fast forward past they were playing with the Switch Sports demonstration. Ah, no, thank you. It's that stupid sushi game. It looks awful. No, thank you. And I believe the next game is tied with Chrono Cross. I know a lot of people's gonna like that. The next one that's brought me interested is the God, what is it called? Trying to forget. I forgot the freaking name of those Cuphead. Cuphead DLC. It looks badass. And then they had the Metroid Thread free update. I don't know why they just did that. They got rookie mode. Demo will also be updated. I might do that because I don't have the I want to try it out before I want to buy it. So the next one, it really marked me out. I was waiting for this, and I know a ton of people were waiting for this. Was Earthbound and Earthbound Beginnings, and I just downloaded both of them, not only on the NES and SNES on my Switch. I did it on the Famicom and the Super Famicom on mine. So obviously, not only got Earthbound and Earthbound Beginnings, I was wondering, is it Mother and Mother 2 for the Japanese? And yes, it is. It is Mother and Mother 2 on the Japanese version. So, and I was scanned through. I was curious what the Rose was going to say when he saw Earthbound, and I was shocked that he didn't port over Mother 3 with this collection. Maybe they would. I mean, they released both of these at the same time. So, yeah, I was kind of shocked about that. So, I was happy. That was one of the first ones that I was super happy they finally did. It was the Earthbound series. Because I really enjoyed playing Earthbound and Earthbound Beginnings. Ooh, that zombie game looks actually kind of interesting. 2 Point Campus looks alright. I'm just scanning through right now. Oh, the next one is the Mario Kart 9 killer. It is Mario Kart 8 DLC. And they pretty much will be releasing, like, I believe they said up to 48 new tracks. So, yeah, it's the booster course pass. Yeah, they have 6 waves, 48 courses. So it looks like every wave you get 8 new courses. And I think they said and they'll even have courses from Mario Kart Tour. I tried it, and the controls were awful. But I'm actually more happy about this than if we would have had Mario Kart 9. And it's funny, the first wave is going to come out on my birthday. So I'm happy about that. Yeah, you have 6 waves, and I believe they said in the coming year. So, and I think they might have said years. So, when I saw waves of for the DLC, I was like, huh. And then they added to the expansion pack. I think they said is the Booster Course Pass is also available as a. So I already paid for the expansion pass. So I'm wondering, I already got it. I'm already paid for it. So I'm a little bit more happier about the expansion pass. I mean, they are adding to it. And I'm at the very end. It looks like, yeah. And it's a big game. I'm never really got into the game. It looks awesome kind of game. But, trying to, God, the name is escaping me. Oh, Xenoblade Chronicles. And then took forever. And then it shows 3. So you knew they put a lot of time. I mean, I think the second one came out the beginning of the Switch. So September 2022. So I mean, that is a big title. Nintendo's gonna get a home run on that one. So, dude, they got over. They're damn near hit a form. They're at pretty much 3.5 million views from Nintendo themselves on Nintendo Direct. And that's why I preferred to watch it this time around. Usually I like to listen a YouTuber's opinion. But I decided to watch it on Nintendo Direct. And what's funny, I was listening to the Direct as I was driving to home. I couldn't wait for it. And any time I was at a stoplight, I was like, okay, I can kind of see the cars in front of me if they start moving. So I'll be like, I'm watching, see what it is. And then I look up, I was like, okay, we need to move. Then I'll put it back down. So, and then I would listen to it. That's how I usually do. I listen to a lot of these podcasts. So, but yeah, I think one of the biggest things that I marked out was Earthbound and Earthbound Beginnings. And then probably the next right behind that is the Kirby game. And then Splatoon 3 coming in the summer. And the Mario Kart 8 DLC. Trying to remember what else there was. There was a bunch of good-looking cool games. I mean, Advance War. I think I want to try a demo on that. And the same for this. I forgot to mention this is No Man's Sky is coming out to the Switch as well. So if they have a demo version of this, it says coming out in the summer. I would definitely would like to get that. If theirs is a demo. But yeah, I scanned past that and went straight to Strikers after that. So, and then, yeah, Splatoon 3. Honestly, and I really enjoyed Splatoon 1 and 2. And I kind of want to talk about those games that I have and really marked out. So, I'll be right back. So, I'm back, guys, and I picked out some of the games that I want to talk about, why it really marked out about these. And if you want to know what I mean marked out, it means it's a wrestling term. And it's like a pop, like a huge reaction. I was excited, I was happy about it. But Mario Kart, I used to play Mario Kart all the way back from the original on the Super Nintendo. And on the main consoles, I don't think there's been a main console bad version of Mario Kart. And some people consider Mario Kart 8 is pretty much the best one right now. I mean, some people would debate Mario Kart 64, Mario Kart Double Dash. Oh, and this will be in the front running as well as Mario Kart 8 and 8 Deluxe. And too bad they just didn't make this Mario Kart 9, because I think the only reason they took Mario Kart 8 and have a port version over to the Switch is because, well, they were actually made a lot of money, but they could have made a lot more on a system, unlike the Wii U, who didn't sell a lot of systems. And right now, Switch has sold over 100 million Switches now, while there was 13 million Wii U's in 5 years. And we're in 5 years, and Switch hits 100 million Switches. So there's way more. I mean, this is Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is still like one of the most bought Switch games right now. I mean, you have also with Breath of the Wild and Mario Odyssey. So I'm extremely happy that Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is going to get DLC. I'm extremely happy about that. So let's move on. Next one on the docket is Splatoon 1 from the Wii U and Splatoon 2 from the Nintendo Switch. I mean, it kind of echoes from what I just said from Mario Kart 8. I feel that Splatoon 2 is almost a 1.5 from the original, because there's several courses that's from Splatoon 1 that was on Splatoon 2. So I feel like this should have been called Splatoon Deluxe, and the new one coming out should be the real Splatoon 2. So I was super excited when I saw Splatoon coming out on the Wii U. I was like, it was kind of like, not a lot of people were talking about it. I was watching the direct. It's like, I was kind of interested for this game. I don't know why. It just looks fun to play. And I was correct. The only problem I had with Splatoon 1 is that the internet connection on this game, I would get into the game for like 30 seconds, I would get booed out, but when I had a full game, I was addicted to it. And then eventually, at the very end of the life of Splatoon 1, I was able to play a little bit more. And then Splatoon 2, I really didn't have that much problems with the internet connection. But really enjoyed Splatoon 2. I mean, you kind of get like a feel of it after a while. I mean, there's some people just extremely addicted, and I can see why. It's fun. So I cannot wait to play Splatoon 3 coming out this summer in 2022. So let's go ahead and move on. The next one, I was super excited for this to come out, is the Earthbound / Mother series. The first time I ever played really Earthbound, I think I played Earthbound, the SNES version on the Wii U, because it was cheap. I think it was $7 or $10 on the Wii U. And it was a big thing. Or was it on the Wii? It could have been on the Wii. But I know either on the Wii or Wii U, it was extremely big thing, because there were so much reasons why they didn't have it come out that often, like a remaster version, or kind of like a sequel after the third one, because there was like there was likeness. They kind of like, you know, ripped off a little bit, like the Blues Brothers. So they had to kind of change some of the characters' colors. Um, they had to make sure, there was some certain clans that they had to change what they look like. But and then there's certain sounds that it sounds identical to certain songs. But yeah, and then after playing on, I didn't never finish Earthbound. It's such a long game, and you really need like a playthrough to figure out where you need to go. But I enjoyed playing Earthbound, and then one of the first ones I got physical was Earthbound on the NES. But this is a unreleased cancel version. There's a bunch of people who got a copy of this, but it was a Earthbound Zero or something like that. But mine just said, like the original one says Earthbound. This is pretty much, that's what it says. It doesn't say zero or beginnings. This is way before, I would say, shoot, at least a few years before Earthbound Beginnings came out. And then I got really into the Mother series, or Earthbound series, and then I picked up Mother 1 and 2, and then because I had the Retron 5, I was actually able to convert this over to Earthbound by using the patch. And you could do the same thing with this one, and have the English translation. So that's what's cool about this. And it probably actually the new patch would probably even say Earthbound anyways. But the reason there's Earthbound Beginnings, they had several prototypes of this game, and it got leaked out into the wild. I believe Rue, a YouTuber, had a official prototype of Earthbound on the NES. I guarantee you that thing is worth thousands of dollars. But then after a few years, I was thinking about the Game Boy Advance versions, and these are actually reproduction versions. We'll start with this one. This is Mother 1 plus 2. And then you can see right here, you got Mother 1, then you got Mother 2, then it says English translation. And this is what was cool about this one. This was fan translation for. And the cover art, I feel like it's a reproduction as well. And this is what the Kart looks like. So, that was cool. And then the one that really I marked really about was Mother 3. The fans' English translation. Let's see what. And it looks like that other one too. Mother 3. And then this is the back. In English. But this is like I said, a reproduction. So these two are not real. But I still, I got Earthbound on the NES. So, and I know it's not real. It's a reproduction. But I also got Earthbound on the Super Nintendo Mini. I got it on that. I got Earthbound on the Wii U. I got Earthbound now on the Switch from the Nintendo Online service. And now I got the Earthbound Beginnings on the Wii U. And it's still there. If you guys have a Wii U and don't have a Switch, I think it's $8. Highly suggest to get it. It's hard, but it's fun. But and now it's on Switch. And you don't need the expansion pass to get those. But and if you have the Japanese version, you will get Mother 1 and Mother 2 on the Japanese. And I actually have a Japanese account. That's how I got those two on the Switch as well. So, I think that's all the Earthbound / Mother series variants that I have in my collection. And actually, I was thinking when I was going to do this reaction and my how I feel about these certain games, I was like, and then I have all these Mother games in their cases or box, and I have this one loose. I'm probably going to actively look for a reproduction box of Earthbound to throw in with the Mother 1, Mother 2, and no, I don't have, and you're probably, where's your Earthbound? Earthbound, then before the pandemic, it was hovering between $2 and $2.50, and just right before the pandemic, it finally dropped to $1.50, and I should have got that right there, because I wouldn't doubt it if I believe it's over $400, a loose cart of Earthbound. So, I probably should try to get it, but I'm not sure it's possible right now. But I just want to talk about these games, and thanks for watching my review of the latest February 9th, 2022 Nintendo Direct and review of these games and my story about them. So you guys have a good day, and I'll talk to you guys later. Thank you.